Let's do some Elvis Presley. Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Train I ride, 16 coaches long. Well, a long black train got my baby and gone. Train, train, coming round the bend. Train, train, coming round the bend. Well, it took my baby, but it never will again. No, not again. All right. Train, train, coming down the line. Train, train, coming down the line. Well, it's bringing my baby, 'cause she's mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine. It took my baby, she's mine, oh mine. Oh, it brought my baby, 'cause she's mine, oh mine. All right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We're at the Virtual Sun Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Evelyn. Yeah, I'm experimenting with some new technology, and we're going to have some fun over the next couple of weeks going to some different locations. I'm actually in my condo right now, but that is the environment. That is the Sun recording studio that you're looking at. And of course, that's Sam Phillips, who recorded Elvis and Johnny Cash and all the great singers. Hey, Mieko is here. Bobby, all right. Now, that song I just did was recorded in 1955. July 11th. And it's called Mystery Train. And on that date, Elvis recorded 3 songs for Sun Records. So it's pretty cool. In those days, they used to go really fast. It was, straight to tape. And Pam is in the Philippines right now. Her dad is not doing very well. Isabella is here with me upstairs, did not go. And we're taking a few weeks off here. I'm going to do slightly different versions of some of these tunes. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long. Take me in your heart, for it's there where I belong, and we'll never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. My dreams come true, darling, this I know. Happiness will follow you everywhere you go. Love me tender, love me true, darling, this I know. I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. All right, all right. Hey, Mario's here, Mark, Keiko, all right, all right. We're in Memphis, Tennessee, virtually tonight. And that you're looking at, thank you, you're looking at the Sun Studio, inside Sun Studios. Sam Phillips, who was the owner, who recorded Elvis and Johnny Cash. I forgot the name of the Broadway play that had about 5 or 6 of the singers who came from that area. Something like the Millionaire Club or something like that. I forgot. Maybe Edgar knows what that was. It was about 5 of them. Johnny Cash, Blue Suede Shoes. Man, I can't remember any names anymore. And I'm working on a Tokyo jazz club. I can't think of the name of it now, but I'm going to do like an American songbook show from there. It looks pretty cool. And we'll see what else we can come up with these next 2 weeks. It's only Tuesday. So let's do Little Sister. This was recorded 1961, June 25th. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me that it's nice and then you roll. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Well, I dated your big sister. I took her to the show. Went out for some candy. Along came Jim Dandy and they snuck right out of the door. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me that it's nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Every time I see your sister, she's always with someone new. She's mean and she's evil like a little old boll weevil. Guess I'll try my luck with you. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me that it's nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Well, I used to pull your pigtail and pinch you on the nose, but you've been growing, baby, it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Tell me that it's not and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Oh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? All right. Man, I remember the Dwight Yoakam version, so I kind of went into that a little bit. So, okay, the $1 Million Quartet. That is right. That's what I'm thinking about. And it was Elvis, Johnny Cash. What's the name of the guy who did Blue Suede Shoes? I can't think of his name now. And then who was the fourth guy? Oh, man. Thanks, Mario. I can't remember the fourth guy. Hey, Barbara from Florida. Lots of things happening in Tom Saputo and Friends world. Carl Perkins and Johnny Cash. Right. So Elvis, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins. Who was the fourth one? We'll get it. We'll get it. I'm missing playing up at JV's and a few other places, but we'll get back there again, and it'll be cool. Since my baby left me, I got a new place to dwell. Down the edge of lonely street, it's Heartbreak Hotel where I feel so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, I get so lonely I could die. Though it's always crowded, you still can find some room with broken-hearted lovers to cry away that gloom. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I get so lonely I could die. So if your baby leaves you, you gotta tell Just take a walk the lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I'm been so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely I could die. I've been so lonely I could die. All right, Heartbreak Hotel, Heartbreak Hotel. Recorded 1956, January 10th. January 10th, 2 days after his Elvis Presley's 21st birthday. All right. That was one of the songs Elvis Presley recorded. Okay, so Jerry Lee Lewis, right. Man. And of course, folks, that is not a real baby grand piano. That is my synthesizer buried underneath the piano. And we can do all kinds of cool things. I've got one with sort of a summer beach setting that's kind of cool. And Keiko is here. She said she's going to do sort of a bossa nova virtual show sometime in August or something where I'm playing the guitar, which would be cool. And Don't Be Cruel. You know I can't be found sitting home alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, if I made you mad or something I might have said, please let's forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's cruel. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't stop thinking of me. Don't make me feel this way. Come on over here and love me. You know I wanna stay. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Cross my heart. Let's walk up to the preacher. Let him say I do. Then you know you'll have me, and I know I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a love that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. All right, don't be cruel, don't be cruel. I know this longer ending, but I just felt like ending it there. Edgar's got some cool information. Heartbreak Hotel, co-written by Mae Axton, mother of Hoyt. Oh boy. That was, Don't Be Cruel was July 2nd, 1956. Now that's an RCA. Some of this stuff was recorded at RCA records, but we're just having fun. It's just, now that I can do this, I've got a whole bunch of things I've been working. I got about 12 things that I'm trying to work on, and running out of time each day. Actually, more running out of energy, which happens, But one of the things I'm working on is with Google Maps. You can go anywhere you want, so we might be able to do something where we virtually go on a trip, like to Italy or something like that. So that might be kind of cool. And, next month is my birthday. I'm not pushing it now. I'm not pushing it. But what's more important, actually, next month marks 50 years that I've performed sort of professionally. I started in 1972 in June at it was called the Jolly Ox in Alexandria, Virginia. And it's still there, and strangely enough, it is in Elks Lodge. At least it was a couple years ago. But I played in bands, of course, when I was a kid, and some of you have seen the picture I put up that was taken, I believe, in 1967. So I was playing even before 50 years, but that was sort of a restaurant gig where I played guitar in the background. It was sort of more of a professional thing as opposed to a garage band. So anyway, I'm working on a whole lot of things, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. Now I'm happy with the Lord. But just a plain and simple chapel where humble people go to pray. I pray the Lord that I'll go stronger as I live from day to day. Oh, I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find no way on earth to gain peace of mind. No, I'm happy in the chapel where people are of one accord. Oh, we will gather in the chapel just to sing and praise the Lord. All right, crying in the chapel. Yeah. Yeah, virtual trip. Instead of, since I don't go on real ones, go on a virtual, but we'll see. It looks promising. So, thanks, Mario. So we'll see what we can do with that. But I'm working on about 10 or 11 things right now, but we'll see if some of them pan out. And we'll do a Zoom, too. The problem with the Zoom right now is that the open mic Zooms take over 3 hours, and since I'm by myself with my fantastic dog, 3 hours is a little bit risky, 1 hour is cool, and then after this, like tonight, I'll take her out again. So we'll have to wait for the 3 hour Zooms until Pam gets back. Let's do Can't Help Falling in Love, but let me try to do it a little bit different than Elvis did it. Wise men say only fools rush in. I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? like a river's flow, surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river's flow, surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. All right. I'm trying to control my vibrato. Practice what I preach, because I notice if I don't think about it, it gets kind of wobbly. Sort of like I don't know if you've seen some of the YouTube of Paul McCartney's latest concert. We live in a weird world, you know, where people record the whole concert on their cameras and stuff, and it's not, of course, it's not the same as being there, but you really get a sense of it. But he's struggling vocally, you know. But you know, he's turning 80 next month. And by the way, Ed Mundy is not doing great. He had some sort of health issues. I mean, just he's taking care of it, but. But we wish him the best of luck. And thanks, Evelyn. Thanks, Cheryl. Next month, I'm playing at the same gigs, Red's Table. That's Amore in Rockville. Aloe Vietnam. But I'm playing Aloe Vietnam and Elks Lodge the end of this month, so it'll be like a week from Friday. I'll be at the Elks Lodge, and I guess we'll be upstairs again. Let's do some non-Elvis tune. Let's do Blueberry Hill. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill, when I met you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're a part of me still. For you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you, my thrill, on Blueberry Hill. For you were my thrill, on Blueberry Hill. All right, Fats Domino, yeah. That's recorded 1957, January 19th. Wow. And Elvis recorded that, I guess, on an album called Loving You, or maybe just the movie Loving You. Betsy's here. Hey, Betsy. All right. Just put out the Carpenters tribute. Boy, it turned out really great. We're waiting for Edgar's tune, and I can put that on Bandcamp. And he's creating some of the audio pieces that we recorded. He's putting it together and creating a video. So that'll be out there soon. But the rest of it is out there, and I did a video where it's the whole recording. So. All right, we have somebody watching from the Philippines. My wife's out there now, but it's kind of an unhappy time. Her father is, not doing well, and that's the main reason that she went out there. And you know how that is. The circle of life is tough, and we've all had to go through times like that. I'm not looking at my phone. Hopefully there's nobody who said, okay, cool. There's no problems. Yeah, we're going to, Susan thinks that, I didn't mean we're actually going to Italy. I think I'm going to look into like a virtual type thing. So I think let's see what we can do with that. And Carol McCarthy's here. Hey, how you doing? And but you never know. One day, maybe we'll get on a plane and I'll go to Italy for real. And gonna have to wait a little bit longer on that for myself. All right, let's do All Shook Up. Rest my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm in a man like a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. Can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you thank when you have such luck? I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, I'm feeling fine. When I see a girl that I love the best, my heart beats so, scares me to death when she touched my hand. But a chill I got, lips are like a volcano that's high. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, my tongue gets tired when I try to speak. My insides shake like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this heartache of mine. To have that girl, love so fine, to touch my hand. But the chill I got, lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. All right, all shook up. Let's see, that was recorded 1957, January 12th. January 8th, 1957, Elvis celebrates his 22nd birthday at home with his parents. The Memphis Draft Board announces at a press conference that Elvis Presley will be classified 1A, meaning he will most likely be drafted in the next 6 to 8 months. While at home, Elvis stops by to see Dixie Locke, who has been recently married. That sounds like a problem, but Carol, we're sorry to hear that you're going through the same thing Pamela's going through. It's a tough time. I had a horrible experience when my mom passed away in 1996. I was playing at a place called Le Canard in Vienna, and it was a piano bar. And I'd set my equipment up, and the place was packed, and everybody was sitting around the piano bar waiting. And my brother called about 10 minutes till I started and told me my mom passed away. Now, I knew it was coming, but Edgar, I'm not going to play guitar tonight because it will mess up the illusion, because it took a little time for me to figure out, where to put the piano and all that kind of stuff. If I take out the guitar, it'll just kind of mess it up. But I think the next one I do will just be all guitar, and I'll figure out some kind of cool background for that. And I don't play guitar that much anymore, too, which is kind of a drag. Only time I play guitar is when I do the recordings for everyone. And I play like about 3 minutes. And guitar, hurts your hand when you play too long. Anyway, I probably should be putting some time into that. But like I said, I'm working on about 10 other things right now, and mainly computer-based. But we definitely will do a guitar thing probably next. And if anybody ever has any ideas of where you think we should do the virtual concerts, let me know. I just thought Sun Studios would be cool. I'm thinking about Abbey Road Recording Studio too, where the Beatles did their thing, and that might be a good place to do the guitar, like an all Beatles thing. Might be fun. And of course, if any singers ever want to come over here and do a 1-hour virtual concert, we've done a bunch of them. Just let me know in the future. Keiko did one, and Betsy, and Chris Ryan, Jerry Blassenstein, and then when I used to live in Burke, Ariane did one. And so, the interesting thing is, way before COVID, I was experimenting with this stuff years before. I thought in my mind that it would be kind of cool to have a virtual sort of a nightclub. I called it Tommy's Place, and there's a couple of videos that I did with Betsy and Ariane Rashad way back before COVID. So experimenting with this type of concept. Of course, now it's a little more sophisticated. Cheryl is here too. Let's do Are You Lonesome Tonight? I don't think I'm going to do the talking. You know, Joe Country does a great job on the talking part of this song, and it's, I think him and Elvis are the best at do the talking to this song. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright sunny day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? All right, all right. I am not lonesome. I have my dog and my daughters upstairs. And let's do a Jerry Lee Lewis song because he recorded in the studio you're looking at right now. Of course, they didn't have that mixer. They had the equipment they were using is the one that Sam Phillips is behind, which is a simpler thing. So I guess back in those days, I don't even know if they had 2 tracks, but they might have had 1 or 2 tracks only. And so they had to record straight to the tape, and they had to get the balance of the mix as they recorded. And I saw an interview with some of the horn players from Stax Records, and they would have to move closer or further away from the microphone until they got the balance that they wanted, because later on they couldn't adjust it. And but you know, the talent was incredible back then. I listened to, of course, I know everybody agrees with me. If you listen to these singers like Elvis and, you know, Frank Sinatra, and, Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, I mean, they're singing so great, and there's no pitch correction, and there's nothing happening. So pretty cool to think that's the way it was. And of course, Tom Saputo and Friends Singers did a tribute to Elvis about 3 years ago, I guess it was, 3 or 4 years ago. And I was able to recreate the record label there. That was kind of cool. And we probably do about 3 or 4 tribute shows at night. of Elvis Presley because it's great music. Let's do Whole Lot of Shakin' by Jerry Lee Lewis. And I guess this will be the last song. Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, we got chickens in the barn. Who's born, my barn, your barn. Come on over, baby, we got the bull by the horn. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Oh, shake and shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. We ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. All right.